I'm Big Toe Productions. Welcome to Big Toe Productions video. Right now, I'm going to start off with responding to some responses to some people. I thought it'd be better if I respond in a way that I can be able to lively speak and read the things that this character DJ Greenlight was telling me, was giving me advices or about, and even and stuff like that. Because there's some things I still don't understand. Now for starters, I want to, before I read this stuff, I want to talk about what something that interests me that Shon Brennan had sent me Saturday. He talked about that the only reason, let me see, he said the only reason why that he didn't want me to email him no more was because I became socially awkward to him. And I said to myself, this seemed to happen a lot when I post stuff on forums, as far as needing help on how to mod a game system, as far as needing help on just technical shit, or just simply emailing people, period. I ain't just talking about Shon Brennan. This stuff's been going on for fucking years. And I couldn't figure out why. And, you know, as I talked about in my other report, as the reason why I'm eliminating the channel PIS 4400, and, this is what I'm talking about. This channel that I once had, PIS 4400, met its course by having me confronting these problems and having me really having the chance to figure out why I'm failing and, learning a lot of things. So I contacted Shon a few times and I asked him, I said, what do you mean by socially awkward? Because I told him clearly that I looked up on the internet and it's talking about I keep getting answers of anxiety slash social shyness. But I had a feeling that socially awkward had to do with more than just that. And I wanted his interpretation of it. Now, Shon, if you are able to answer, or if you wish to, you can respond here. Otherwise, I thank you for watching and helping me on the stuff that you were giving me and the advices you were giving me. Now, I'm going to read this guy, DJ Greenlight, for emails. I don't know why I keep calling this emails, but it's really comments, video comments. It says here, and this is one part that's interesting me. It says here, you seem to be unaware that you make people uncomfortable or angry by your actions or the way you talk. Question number one. I'd like for you to give me examples of you that you see of me in real life of that exact sentence that you type down as your response to me. Let's look at the second question I have. Now, you mentioned that this is a common disorder of autism. Now, what category of autism do you see me having? I always thought I had Asperger's, but I went to an evaluator for I went to a learning evaluation doctor and I asked her, I said, do you see me with a person with Asperger's? She like, no, because we connected together and you were very active. You wasn't nonverbal or nothing and stuff like that. So question number two to you, DJ Dash Greenlight. I'd like to know, what do you mean by all this as a part of the disorder autism, and how does it apply to me, and give me examples of what you're talking about. It's funny because people really think that I'm one of those folks that cannot take these kinds of criticisms, but that the reason why I had this channel Piss 4400, which is now gone, and closed it down for good and got My Big Toe Productions, is because to confront these problems and finally get answers to them, which I'm reading right now. So give me an example. What do you see as far as autism regarding myself and some of the things that you are saying and seeing? Let me read some more stuff here. Now, as far as what I did or said to Danny, it was nothing more but just to get attention. I wasn't doing it to be funny, and it wasn't even a joke. It was just acting stupid to get attention. That's all it simply was. Just when I asked her, I said, "Do you rape dead dogs?" I was just doing that to get a kind of a cringe sort of a response, slash hoping that she would do some of her silly joking shit that she always would do with me on Facebook, which it turned out that it didn't work out that way. It ended up being a different story. So that's how it went down. Reading your response here. Now, DJ Greenlight gave a second response here, and it starts with the short terms. The rules of rules of social interaction. As one, he talks about not looking someone in the eye if they expect you to. Now, what has that got to do with me? Because when I talk to people in real life, I do look at them in the eye. And eye contact tells a lot about what a person thinks and subliminally gives you information about what the person is going to act and how they're going to act. So by reading your response number one and the second reply that you made to me, I'm starting to wonder: are you talking about myself never showing my face on camera? I'm wondering if you're referring to that. Now, number two, freaking out for no reason. Well, somewhat that has that is sort of a loaded question, because here's the thing. The first time I freaked out on the internet back in January regarding Danny was sort of for no reason, but it was also paranoia because I went through a lot of shit on the internet where I thought that I was going to be, whatever. And I was, dealing with this woman or this girl to, learn things as far as the internet and also a little social interaction, so to speak. I did not had a crush on this woman. I didn't have no feelings towards the woman. In fact, I didn't really care for this woman. The reason I bothered with her because I had a premonition that she would become an interest to me as far as information wise, and I contacted her and I came to her and sure enough I was right. But that's nothing more and nothing less. So answering your question, freaking out for no reason, are you referring to the video as far as my opinion with Shon and what he did? I mean, it's just my opinion, and that's all that it is. And if that's not what you really mean, please give me examples of what you mean by number two, freaking out for no reason. I'm gonna skip ahead, but number four is hating things that nobody else seems to hate or care about. Now, give me examples of things that I hate that nobody seems to hate or care about. Give me examples. Give me subjects that I did or did I do in the past as far as those things. Now, this is something I got to ask you. And in list number three, talking with an odd phonetic slash pronunciation. I don't even know what the hell that what you just said meant. I don't even know what phonetic pronunciation even means. I know what pronunciation means. It means how you say something. But phonetic pronunciation, I do not know what it means. So if you could tell me what it means, but at the same time as you telling me what it means, give me examples to how that I'm this person that's talking with odd phonetic pronunciation. Give me scenarios, real examples that you've seen of me. I think you can do it because I'm actually trying to. I'm actually confronting these problems as you see me doing in this video and figuring them out because I am unaware of this shit. And that was why I had my old account Piss 4400. Let's see. Reading the rest of your email, which is the last portion here. It says socially awkward can mean public or any social situation, email or text. This is why people don't want to talk to you anymore. Take a break from the internet and go to an expert for a solution to your problem. As far as the expert solution to my problem, the situation of outside the internet as far as myself is different, where I had to do some of the craziest shit that I did in the Piss 4400 channel when I had that channel in order to get the answers that you're giving me right now. You know, literally. And, you know, these answers are going to work. So here's what I'm going to ask you. Give me question number 1, why and how, and examples that you can give me to question number 1. Question number 2, the same. 3 and 4. I will be responding to you in text, but at the same time I thought I should give you information regarding this. Now, what one thing that interests me is that Danny is a random person, but she had did some off the wall stuff before. And as I said earlier in the video, the only reason why I said something about dead dogs was because I was trying to do was trying to get attention slash a cringe. I was trying to get like a cringe sort of attention slash one of her weird responses, as far as playing with me on the internet kind of shit. But that I wasn't trying to be funny or wasn't trying to really do anything really. So I knew I wasn't funny. I was just trying to be sick. And no, I'm not into dead dogs if somebody were to ask me that question. I am Big Toe Productions. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you. I already might have responded to you in email, but this video will give you hopefully an understanding where I'm coming from. All right, bye.